Dustin Hurst with the Idaho Freedom Foundation here with Representative Ron Nate, one of the two conservatives on the powerful budget setting committee that decides how to spend billions of your tax dollars every single year. We've got a controversy, and the media is not quite telling the truth about the higher education budget. So one of my favorite things to do is to correct the media. What I see in the media in Idaho Ed News is they're saying, the higher ed budget, which was set yesterday, takes $400,000 away from BSU and addresses the social justice problems in our universities. Is that correct?
Not even close. It actually looks like a backroom deal that says, hey, we'll make it look like you are cutting $400,000 from your budget, and then you can complain about how hard this is going to be. But really, their budget went up. The $400,000 was not saved for Idaho taxpayers. It went to another university instead. When you look at the numbers, really, they need to be cut by anywhere from $2.5 million to $18 million to really stop the damage that's being done with social justice and critical race theory.
Now, you talk about the damage being done. Can you explain that just a little bit?
Yeah, we send our students to these institutions of higher education, and they're not just taught chemistry and economics and the things that they're there to major in. They're also forced to write essays about how white privilege has helped them or how they've benefited from it. They're sent emails from their professors telling them how to be a good BLM activist and protester. With their centers for inclusiveness and diversity on campus, there's separate graduations for LGBTQ and for Black students. And this is not inclusive education. It's actually divisive education. When you have a center for diversity, the root of that word is divide, and it does divide people based on classes and race, rather than treating each person as an individual and giving them the best education that we can with these public education dollars.
Very good. Now, where is the budget? What's the process going forward, and how can people help out if they want to get involved?
Well, the budget came out to about $632 million. It's the fourth largest budget in the state that we'll consider this year. It will be written up as a bill and either started in the Senate or the House. I suspect it'll go to the Senate so that they can get the rubber stamp there before it comes to the House. But there's going to be a battle in the House on this budget for sure, because this is not the first year of this budget battle. Last year, the budget was considered 3 times before they finally adjusted it downward a bit, but the universities didn't get the message. We need to do it again this year.
So what will it take for the universities to get the message? I mean, do you have to take the whole $20 million? Can you take 2.55? I mean, what will it take to send a message to these rogue universities?
What I would really like to do is cut the $20 million with the intent language in there that says none of these appropriated dollars can go for these social justice programming reasons or critical race theory reasons, and hold them accountable to it. Because Boise State University is a great institution. We have 3 other great institutions in the state, but we see them being polluted and downgraded because of a liberal agenda that's not focused on higher education, but is more focused on advancing their agenda.
I've seen some people say that this is just a Republican effort to, hurt our universities and schools, and that you guys just don't support public education and all that stuff. I love all these falsehoods. How would you respond to stuff like that?
That's very rich. I'm a college professor. I've been teaching in college for 25 years. I know the value of higher education. I have 3 kids in college right now, and I'll have a 4th in college in 2 years. Higher education's super important for developing individuals to be great workers, great producers, great leaders in society. We need higher education, but we need it to be focused on higher education and not higher indoctrination.
Love it. Thank you, Representative Nate. And if you have questions, please reach out to the Idaho Freedom Foundation or Representative Nate. We're more than happy to answer them, and we'll talk again soon.